So I've mixed the 2 times spicy with I forget what it's called. It's not chopaghetti. It's a black bean one by the same company by Samyang. And I've got some inagi mushrooms that I've cooked in the sauce, and also a little soy sauce, and then just some frozen vegetables that I've thrown in there. Oh shit, I think I left this sit for too long, so it's a bit thick. If you're gonna mix it with a different flavor, I would totally recommend this. Like, getting the 2 times spicy one to cover the other flavors. It just makes it taste like you've got two of the same. Like you got a black bean, 2 black bean by the spicy black bean one, which I really like. I think that's my favorite. Because Samyang makes things that are also not that like super spicy line, you know. I like the super spicy So what the fuck is going on with the Democratic election right now, dude? Like, they know that they can't cheat the way that they did last year. I mean, not last year, the last election cycle. So they're like trying different ways to like fuck with the media, make it seem like Pete Buttigieg is winning things. What I'm more confused about, like, I expect them to be, you know, lying criminals and to cheat, but like in some ways, but I just don't understand how Pete's getting such high numbers. Like, who's heard of him? He was getting like 8% in the polls during the debates. I'm just really surprised. I don't necessarily get it, and I don't think I believe it. Fucking Demorats, am I right? I wish I had someone else to talk to. I feel like I understand why mukbangs exist, because people are really lonely when they eat, I think, if they're eating by themselves. Like, I like to sit down and watch a mukbang because it feels like, with like the really good ones, it feels like you're talking to a friend, because they sit down and have like stories and stuff ready. Would you prefer a Pete or a Biden presidency, though? like, Pete's evil and Joe Biden's evil, but Joe Biden's losing his mind. So that might, like, chill out the evilness. Whereas Pete's, like, ready to go with his evilness, you know? My mom always goes for, like, the women candidates. She was talking to me about Klobuchar. Because I think Warren just, like, isn't impressive to her. But Klobuchar is, like, a huge abuser. Like, she literally abused her staff. She absolutely destroyed that rat. Oh. Spice is really setting in. It's still delicious, though. I'm just a bitch, baby. Usually I'll throw, like, butter, no, like, vegan butter, and some nutritional yeast in this. Ooh. But today I was like, nah, I'm gonna challenge myself with a spice. Because last time I really overdid it. That wasn't spicy enough at all for me. I was very sad. This is like the right temperature where it's like really burning your mouth and getting everything to clear out your sinuses and stuff. Fuck, it's spicy. I think it's funny, like, I'll be super interesting in Twitter in real life, but in these, like, really quiet moments, you know, I'm just a boring weirdo who... I definitely need something to drink. I'm hiccuping. I've made a character for myself. Like, online. That's totally not reflective of my exterior reality or, like, who I am as a person. I mean, I think you can get sort of a glimpse as to what I believe and stuff, but I just don't think that it is very similar to, like, who I am actually. If you spend time with me, I'm quite a physically awkward human. I mean, clearly I dress like I'm... Woo. I try to express myself. I think I just have a hard time with words sometimes. I think we all do. I tend to be very meek and passive until you get me into like a protesting situation, then I'm screaming my ass off, you know? That's why I didn't go to Extinction Rebellion. I would have gotten arrested and then deported. Some of my friends got arrested. I would have been there with them. So scared of police. I feel like, you know that like joke about how when white women see like black men on the sidewalk, they'll go cross the other side? That's me with police officers. I fucking hate them. Fuck the police. Who are they protecting and serving? I feel like they're a lot chiller here, though. They're not trying to get people arrested for, like, prison money, you know? They don't have fucking quotas for private prison shit. So stupid. Imagine. Oh no, it's 2020. We don't have flying cars. We don't have, you know, world peace, or we haven't figured out the end to world hunger or stopped war. No, we got private prisons. Instead of slavery, we just use prisoners that, you know, are in for whatever bullshit reason, speeding. Being a bad kid. Smoking weed, even though they're, you know, decriminalizing it. There's still gonna be people that are in the jails. I think that's one of the things that really needs to happen, is get all the people who are in for weed charges just out. The problem is once you put someone into the prison system for like such a petty crime like that, they start picking up charges left and right for other things inside. Like, you could leave with God knows how many different things on your record that just don't make sense, or that are just mistakes that you've made. You know how many times they put people into solitary just for like talking back and stuff? I'm not being anorexic recently, which is like good news, but also bad for my self-esteem because I don't like growing boobs. Yeah, surgically I would totally make myself entirely flat and have no nipples. I think while like I enjoy having boobs to a certain extent, you know, I just would prefer to not have them. Like the percentage-wise of moments I'm happy that I have them versus moments that I'm like I wish they were not there. Or, you know, at a point where I would say I would benefit more from having them gone. Because it's rare when I'm like, yeah, I enjoy having boobs. They're just annoying for the most part, and they just make me feel really uncomfortable. I just don't like the way that nipples look. I like them on other people. I just would prefer not have to have them. I've been seeing things about double mastectomies. Thinking about doing it. The problem is that I mostly am straight, you know? Like, I'm not straight at all. I'm bisexual, but, like, I fall into a lot of heteronormative relationships as a high femme bisexual would probably be expected to. I just don't like attract a type of woman or something. That makes sense. I just have like less, you know, introductory experience to them. So flirting's harder. And there are different rules. And since, you know, autism makes social rules hard to begin with, so then you gotta go and learn a whole new set of dating rules. It's difficult. It leads me to being in a lot of hetero relationships, so the boobs thing would really matter. I mean, I'm sure in a lot of lesbian relationships, it would be a weird, like, it's still going to be strange either way for any of my partners. I just feel like it would just be a little more tolerated if I were in a relationship with a woman or non-binary person. I feel like the non-binary person would probably be the most understanding. Getting to the bland noodles. I haven't been hit with that spicy shit as much, apparently. Absolutely disgusting. I don't know why anyone would watch this. I definitely don't usually click to mukbangs expecting political topics and, you know, a weird discussion about gender. But, you know, those are just the things that take up my brain space. They just float around in my head all the time. Might be a little bit different to the... I don't want to act like I'm not a normal person. That's so annoying. That's exactly what all art students do. It's stupid. We're all the same. We're all one, bruh. Wish I had some celery. But sometimes we don't have celery. Sometimes we eat celery in the morning instead. Morning celery. Wake up, get you going. Okay. Bye. I guess goodbye. This has been me eating some noodles and talking about BS. Cool.